Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we got a 1959 AMC Rambler American that we're about to pull out of this here woods. And we got one afternoon to see if we can make her run. Stick around.
Let's just roll this thing out.
All right, Tiffany, I'm gonna video this girl getting under this car. No. We can only we can only hope.
Y'all see my feet start kicking, come grab them and pull me out.
Right. We can only hope that there's gonna be a creature that jumps out on his arm.
Damn old no neck down
there.
Yeah. Note rope. Old note rope laying around something.
I can guarantee you they...
Bump it. Yeah. We making something happen. Yeah. I'm glad I found them straps to hook to up on there.
Hold. Try not to rip the mirror off.
Yeah, because that's probably a lot of money. You need a knife?
That's not a mirror, Thomas. I'm trying to prevent you from breaking in.
Just wanted to drop a real quick thank you to everybody for watching the channel. I really appreciate the support, appreciate the comments and the likes. I do need your help though. Need you to drop a comment below and let me know which of these 3 vehicles that are in my yard that you want to see running next. So just drop a comment, let me know, and most votes, that'll be the one that we try to crank next. The 53 Chevy. The 1967 RSSS Camaro, or the Cadillac Fleetwood. I think this is in 97.
Look at him go. I said, look at him go.
Hold on, Chris. Okay. See if I drag it. I ain't gonna charge you for the tree. Clearing? You doing land clearing? Yeah. They only let you get an acre at a time without getting a permit.
Say that again.
Why didn't I back it in here to start with? If I'd have done
I don't know.
We'd be done by
Because
now.
we just wanted to see what happened.
Oh, we just wanted to see. He wanted to see what happened.
Yeah.
We need to hook it.
That's gonna do it right there. Mine's rolling.
He's got all that biscuit and gravy standing on it.
How loose did you hook it? Good God. Are you serious? Okay.
I don't know what it is here.
Ew, I don't like sticking my fingers.
Go ahead and get some of that.
Let's see.
Don't break it.
It's froze. I need something to prise. You got a screwdriver or something there? See that right there? It needs to be pushed over towards you.
Push it.
I think it won't push.
Hang on. Move your finger. Move your finger. Push it the other direction. Pull it.
Hold on.
You got a screwdriver? Look at that.
Oh, you know Thomas is gonna have something.
Multi-tool.
Him
Are
was
these hammers too, Thomas?
It is today.
Okay.
No, we don't know what we're doing.
Oh, it's got to come back this way.
Yeah, come back to you.
I'm glad y'all can see.
We told you that, man. You just wasn't listening.
Look at all this.
Oh,
Critters.
not an ant.
I got critters.
Not ants.
And uncles.
Oh my gosh.
There
he is.
Good hinges are frozen.
Oh gosh.
Don't buckle your
Yeah,
hood.
don't buckle your
There's
hood.
your vent plate right there. You want to try to get over here and get a picture?
You ever seen a motor that look like this? Old flat top.
Flat head 4-cylinder.
There's your problem right there. Ain't got no daggum battery in it. See what year this is. It's like an 8, a 5. Yeah, that's an 85. Either 85 or an 83. All right, everybody. So, yeah, it's been 16 months since I started this video. We pulled this car home. It has landed right here, and that's where it stayed. So, a lot of other projects in the way. I mean, yard full of stuff, if you can tell. But finally getting around to it, and we're gonna see if we can get her moving today. We're not moving. I mean, we definitely ain't gonna move, but we're gonna open the hood and see what we can do. So let's get started. All right, so it's been so long that I can't remember anything about this engine. I can't remember. All I remember is it was weird looking and small. Sometime between then and now, somebody's opened this hood and mashed it in. So, yeah, how do I get it open? Trying not to bend this thing. All right, that's gonna take a little figuring out. Hit it with some glass. See if that'll help. Feel it a lot looser now. Kind of old trusty hood latch. Oh, that's like perfection right there. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take these 6 spark plugs out off this little weird flat top motor. Get some of that rat nest out of the way. And I don't have my blower down here, so we can't blow it out. So maybe all that ain't gonna fall down into the cylinder. But let's see about taking. There you go. And while we wait on the blaster, I'm gonna. I didn't even got a nut on it, or unless that was the nut that just disintegrated. See if we can get this off. Ain't good. I think after I sprayed all that blaster in there, I think I can just work this thing up and down and get it off. I can. Hey, hey. Awesome. That's the a little bit rusty there. He's rusted up pretty good. Oh well. Oh yay. Look over in that carburetor. Actually don't look all that bad. Nothing's alive in there. So I don't guess that butterfly. Is that butterfly supposed to open? Maybe, maybe not. Trying to get anything in here out like spider web. So we're just to flood this thing out with some lubricants. All right, so first thing first is gonna be some blaster down in there. All right, right here too. What else we got back here? I'm just gonna spray everything. Just spray everything. Seemed like a good way to go. Just go ahead and spray it all. I ain't worried about it being pretty under here. Just grease it all up, see what happens. Second thing I'm gonna put in here, little Marvel mystery oil. So again, tell me what you would put in here if this was yours. Just drip it down in there and let it do something. All right, so let's see if this maybe a turn. Ooh, leave my gloves on out here today. It's cold and everything I bump my hands on hurts. All right, good. Got that one moving a little. Well, that sucks. I wasn't planning on having to get no sparky plugs to put on there, but that one just didn't make it. Oh well. And I'm gonna hook this baby up and see what the old Ryobi will do. Well, that popped right on out. Looking like crap. And that's just years of corrosion. I don't know if you can see if we can get the camera to focus. Just a lot of corrosion, but I don't like it. That's all belted out right there because I don't want crap all down in it. So let me figure out how to do that. Screw this back down in here. I don't want much trash fall down in it. I'm not gonna keep this car, but somebody might want to keep it, so I'll seat that back down, and I'll see if I can get some water or something to put on here and get all that crud out. Something. I might just try to scratch it off with a, let me just scratch it with a screwdriver. Get all that mess right there out now that it's got something to bond to with all that blaster down there. I didn't realize they were going to be quite as bad as they were there. So I guess that blaster helped it. The battery charge and everything. Should have never doubted it. Clean this off. I'm gonna set this back up here so it don't. All that work to get it off, and then gotta wedge it back on. But we'll get this cleaned out a little bit better. Go ahead and blow all this off too, I reckon. Car might fall apart when I blow all this rust off of it, but. This is not the strongest blower in the world, but it's getting it. So another idea, I got a little bit of brake clean left. I'm gonna spray it and see if I could use it to compressed air to blow everything out. It's actually seemingly working pretty good. At the moment. Downside is I only had a little bit in the can. I go through this crap like water. Get it a little closer. You see it? Most of the gunk's out. It's just the nastiness of the, they just call it the chocolate water. Uh-oh. Well, that little doohickey spring's broke. I think everything's loosened up. It's gonna loosen up. We'll go ahead and hit it one more time with this. Try it on. All right, so let's get back on here. Good thing is all the plugs are already in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how they're supposed to be, but that's pretty darn simple to remember, hopefully. Goodness. All right, let me take that back off. Durr. Yeah, the thing's on there good. Have to make noise every time I pull them off, so it looks like I'm doing more than I'm doing. Look like I'm working hard. That one coming to loose. Damn, is that one even in? Oh, can't get it over because there's a, there we go. Man, that's a whole lot easier than me just working it with my hand. That gun. Every one of these is in a spot where there's something in the way. How about that? All right, I come back to that one. I'll take that line off anyhow. Yep, I knew it. No, it came out, didn't it? Damn, it don't look like it did. It didn't. Well, that sucks. Huh. I don't know too much about that happening. Never really had that happen before. But So that just seared right off. I'm guessing it would have done it even if I was just doing it by hand. So the bottom part, let's lay it over here. It's still right there. So I ain't got to figure out how to get that out. It's supposed to be a big old hole, but it ain't. And this is, damn, these things are just rotten. I don't know what kind of plugs they are, but this is so far the worst set of plugs I have taken out of one. Of course, I hadn't done that many this old. So far these are the worst ones I have taken out of any vehicles. So this plug completely broke off and seared off. It's weird. Never seen the copper on the inside, but well, I guess it's copper. No, it ain't. I don't know what it is. Anyways, I'm not a metal expert. And then this one here. Looks like that whole cap come off. So that means that come off down in the hole. No, that come off in the thing. I got these backwards. But goodness, the whole bottom come off of this one. So I'm gonna have to pull that whole part out. Good times. And then if this last one to come on out without breaking. Nope, no such luck. Whoa, don't let it fall down in there. Woo. That would have sucked. That one's already gonna suck. So this one broke at the top. That's pretty typical. Just ain't never had one break at the bottom. Oh well. That's where we at. Actually, I was pondering whether I wanted a peanut butter sandwich or a turkey sandwich for lunch. But now, I think I'm gonna eat my sandwich and then come back out here and just take all these bolts off, take this whole top part off. That way I got access to the bottom. I can make sure nothing fell down in there where it didn't need to be. And I can back that out without. Since that's my plan of action, I'm gonna take some blaster and just spray every stinking bolt, every nut and bolt on here with it. And whether it got to come off or not, I'm just gonna spray them. So maybe that'll help me out when I get back. I'll just spray everything down. Take off as little as possible. I'm gonna just spray it all. If I can leave it on, I'm gonna leave it on. Again, I don't care about this. I'm just trying to see if it'll crank. All right, I think I successfully sprayed them all. Spray that again. Spray this. Dang, look at his own. All right, so of course I think I've got all of the ones off that need to come off. I hope I got all the ones off that need to come off, but this one right here, of course, the very last one, that would spin off the nut and throw the nut down here up under the car in the leaves. And well, I ain't looking for it. So we got all the other nuts there. Uh-oh, it wasn't me. New neighbors. Anyhow, so I'm gonna worry about that when I go to put it back on, just in case I don't put it back on. But also I was thinking, sure looks interesting here. And yeah, and the lack of radiator. So I'm wondering if maybe that was, hadn't paid any attention till now, but wondering if maybe that was the reason this car wasn't running to begin with. So, oh well, we don't need all that to make it run. Maybe. All right, so this thing feels like it's kind of stuck, and it don't really want to move at all. So I'm gonna spray some blaster all down in here on each of the threads and let it soak down, and kind of go from there. See what, see if it'll soak a little bit. Spray some around the edge, and then we'll. Anything that can be sprayed. We'll spray the side of it too. Who cares? Let's see what that does. Let it soak. So this head is stuck, and I mean it's stuck good. I know everybody's heard the old saying, "I've thrown everything at it but the kitchen sink." Well, I threw that at it too. Nothing helped. So see, we'll toss the sink on out in the yard, and just out here I don't have my tractor over here, and I don't have any trees worthy or limbs worthy of hanging straps on to try to lift this thing up, but it is stuck on. So changing gears. I'm out here, I'm not trying to rebuild this motor, I'm just trying to see if we can get it to crank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a bore scope down in it and make sure there's no trash in it. I went and bought an extractor kit, so I'm going to use the easy out and put it on the plug and see if I can't get that broken plug out with it, and we're just going to go from there. But we're going to tighten these nuts up, go ahead and put this thing, tighten it back down, and we'll go from there. But I don't know what I was doing, got a little carried away trying to take the head off. I knew it was probably going to be hard, but I didn't realize it was going to be that stuck. I can't even get it to break free. So yeah, all right, well that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I went and picked up this screw extractor set. It's an 8-piece set from the auto parts store. It was like $19. We'll check it out real quick. So pretty basic, nice little set. All of these are reverse threaded. So this is most likely the one I'm going to use. It's already got a little lube in there. But you tap it down onto the broken part, and hopefully them threads will lock in place. You reverse it, back it out, and it should pull that broken plug out with it. So we're going to see. Go ahead and take this out, put it to work. All right, we'll see if we can get you in kind of close. And I was wrong. This is it's going to take a little bit smaller one. This is a 10mm head on it, or 9mm head. If it was a 10mm, we would be back to the drawing board, because you know I've probably already lost that. So take this little hammer, sit it down in here, give it a little tap so it seats in place. All right, seems like it's locked in. All right, and then we just back it out. So let's see if this works. Don't think it's doing anything. Well, it's easy out. All right, let me tap it down a little bit further. I don't think I had it in place. All right, try this again. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. Let's see. Half an hour of trying later, and this is where we're at. I don't want to end up breaking this extractor off down in there, so we just gonna hit pause right here. Get that up out of there. I had to get the boss down here to oversee what we're doing. So, yeah, I'm supposed to put just put some. I had a plug that's broke off down in here, and I put an extractor down in it, and I couldn't get the extractor to get it out because it's rusted in. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna put a little mystery oil down in each of the tops of each of the cylinders and see. I mean, I can look at them and tell they around me. But I didn't put it back on. I'm not going to take it off. I'm decided against that.
You're full of trash. I'm going.
All right, let's put a little mystery oil in each of these. Put a lot of mystery oil in each of them. Maybe this will go all the way through. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Seems like it was. Try to spray it directly in the hole to keep from getting any of this other gunk down in there. I looked at it with the bore scope, but with the bore scope, I have to use it out on the daggum phone, so I'm not smart enough to screen record on my phone yet. So this thing goes slow, but there we go. That's why it goes slow. Busted hole in it. All right, so we're gonna check the oil and see what. I'm assuming the whole thing here is a dipstick. If I can get, oh, it's already loose. Oh, let's see what we got in here. Ugh, that don't look like oil. Ooh. A little milky. I smell gas, which I guess is to be expected. That's a weird. There you go. Well, you know, you got the old vice grip garage on YouTube, and then you got the old C-clamp garage over here, because I don't know what the heck I did with the thing, the box full of vice grips. But it did have two C-clamps, so yeah, I guess that's what we about to make happen. Where there's a will, there's a way. I say that, I'm gonna run out of energy before I get this thing on here. That's just beautiful. Love when the plan comes together. If it works, right? All right, so we got our battery hooked up with some power, and we got our little button doohickey hooked up. I'm just gonna try to jog the motor over a little bit and see what happens. Hopefully the battery don't blow up. Well, nothing happens. Which means I probably done hooked it up wrong. Somehow, some way. Let me double check. All right, so we're gonna try it the other way with the old screwdriver. Oh, I got fire down there. Woo. That's all I got. It's sparking, but ain't nothing happening. I think she may be locked up. Woo. Let's take the old hammer to it. Knock some rust out of the middle of that thing. Should probably did that first, but I didn't. Need a bigger hammer. It's sparking. It's making some noise, but it ain't doing nothing. Huh. Bring it backwards. All right. Maybe if I put more power to it. All right. Hope this thing don't blow up. It's pretty neat looking. Let's go over here for a different view on that. Get us a different perspective from the button. It's pretty cool watching the back of that little plunger hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, cable popped off. Reset it. All right, got it hooked back up. Let's try not to move this so much. See if we can jog it over. I got a little smoke. It's just cool watching that little plunger. Not cool not seeing anything else move, but uh-oh, the old C-clamps is getting hot. Yep, cable popped off again. We'll let it sit for a minute. I don't want the old die-hard ain't dying too hard because it ain't working. It's gotta live before it can die. All right, so bumping it with the hammer ain't working, so we're gonna hopefully not drop this whole hood on me. I'm gonna try to get something a little bit more meat behind it. Yep, that was no good.
They got it. It's doing pretty good.
I hope it don't slip.
Mess up.
That ain't turning the motor.
It's turning this up, man.
It's probably unscrewing the screw bolt.
Turn it back this way. Flip it and turn it back this way. See what it does. What the hell is it doing?
It just ain't turning the motor. It's just turning the bolt.
I can't believe it'd be turning that boat that easy.
It sure is.
Damn sure ain't turning.
It ain't moving that motor.
I wonder if them damn. Don't let your hands slip now.
Hey, I'm doing it. I'm
Cut
doing
the shit out of it.
It's just moving the bolt. That's all it's doing.
Huh. Leaving that boat, moving that down, Lee.
That Ford of Christmas did that. So,
I'm losing my wrenches now.
don't lose your wrench.
Thinking I lost some of
Yeah,
them.
but let's see if it'll do anything. I guess she's froze up.
Can't tell how many years it's set down yonder. Hell, that right yonder's been sitting there 20 years.
I know. Well,
That
this
ain't
is-
even counting before then. They down at that boy's house how many years?
Yep.
3 or 4.
All right, so let's give it one last run. See if anything happens. Watch out for that battery in case it blows up.
Shooting fire down here off the ground.
Well, it won't turn by hand. Can't get nothing else to happen. So I'm gonna give it one more bump, just for good luck.
Throw it down.
Well, time to close the door on the Rambler project. Big fat no on the will it run. Can it run? Maybe. I just don't have the time to invest in it right now. I'm very limited on project time, so it's on to the next one. Left some stuff soaking. Maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe it'll just sit in the yard and look cool one day. I don't know. But off to bigger, better things. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again on the next video.